Good morning, Binibining Paloga. Good morning, classmates. Today discussion, we will tackle about what is free-rien, task and relationship-oriented, and bureaucratic and paternalism leadership. And before we start our discussion, may I ask everyone, what is leadership to you? What is the meaning, in your own opinion, what is leadership? Because we will tackle about different type of leadership in our workplace, in our organization, and we will share or we will discuss the meaning of it. And my topic today is about what is task and relationship oriented. Task is about the mga buhatonon nga imong kanang o something buhatonon lagi. Then relationship oriented. The task relationship model is defined by Forsyth as a descriptive model of leadership which maintains the most leadership behaviors can be classified as performance, maintenance, or relationship maintenance. The task relationship model is a descriptive model of leadership. Kasa kanang mag-maintain nga kanang the most leadership behaviors. And the task-oriented or matawag na to nga task focus leadership is behavioral approach in which the leader focuses on the tasks that need to perform in order to meet certain goals or to achieve certain performance standard. So ang task oriented nagpasabot ni siya nga ang usa ka task focused leadership approach nag-focus ni siya sa mga buluhaton nga need na to buhaton. Kasabot, you understand? Kasabot mo nga kanang nag-focus ni siya sa mga work nga kailangan i-perform in order to meet certain goals. So kaning task oriented or we call task focus is kanang ang goal niya ani is kanang mo-focus ta sa atong buluhaton nga kailangan i-perform in order to attain what our goal or what our vision and to achieve certain performance standard. So sabotable naman kayo, di ba? And relationship oriented or relationship focus kay ganiya kay task oriented or we call task focus ang kanina pong usa and the other one is the relationship oriented or relationship focus. Leadership is a behavioral approach in which the leader focuses in the satisfaction, motivation, and the general well-being of the team members. So, ang focus sa relationship oriented or we call relationship focus leadership is a behavioral approach nga nag-focus siya sa satisfactory or satisfaction, motivation, and general well-being in the team members. So, it's about relationship. So, sa word relationship is naadyo mga kanang it's all about the unity or something collaboration in the team members. So naang motivation, satisfaction. So and task-oriented and relationship-oriented leaderships are two models that are often compared. They are known to produce varying outcomes under different circumstances. Kani kunong task-oriented and relationship-oriented. Duha ni sila ka model nga kanunay nga nag-compared or maila nga nag-produce o nagkalain-lain nga mga outcomes under different circumstances. Nagkuha ni sila ba sani kanang nag-define ni sila mga lain-lain nga mga outcomes sa nagkalain-lain pod nga mga struggles or circumstances sa usa ka organization. And let's continue. Qualities of task-oriented relationship. So, qualities of task-oriented leadership. Task-oriented leaders focus on giving the necessary tasks, series of tasks in hand in order to achieve a goal. These leaders are typically less concerned with the idea of catering to employees and more concerned with finding the step-by-step solution required to meet specific goals. They will often actively define the work and the roles required, put structures in place, and plan, organize, and monitor progress within the team. Ang quality kuno sa usa ka task-oriented leadership is kanang nagkuha ni siyag mga necessary nga mga task or mga buluhaton in order to achieve a goal. So sa usa ka task-oriented leadership, ang iyang buhaton is kanang ang mga necessary tasks ang iyang unahon in order to achieve a goal. These leaders are typically less concerned with the idea of catering employees and more concerned finding step-by-step solution. So it's already sabotable na kaayo nga ang quality sa task-oriented leadership. And we will continue to the advantage of task-oriented leadership, a relationship rather. It ensures that deadlines are met and jobs are completed. So, gisiguro ni nga ang deadlines ma-meet jud sa jobs nga makumpleto. So, and additionally, these types of leaders tend to exemplify a strong understanding of how to get a job done, focusing on the necessary workplace procedures and delegating work accordingly to ensure that everything gets done in a timely and productive manner. So, ang naka-advantage po kuno sa task-oriented relationship is it's about time management. Diba? It's talk about time management that if our manager or leader give us a task and give us a time due date or time that we need to submit or to pass our task, so we need to take a time management so that it ensure that everything gets done in a timely and productive manner. So, because in that case, if we have a time management and we submit our tasks in order what is time given to our teachers, it can reflect to our personality that we have a good manner. We are not procrastinator, right? Because if we are procrastinator, then we don't have a good manner either. So it's just my views in my report. And other is to think much about their team's well-being. This approach can suffer many of the flaws of autocratic leadership, including causing motivation and relation problems. And the next one, benefits. And the next one is qualities of relationship-oriented leadership. So, like earlier, I discussed about the qualities of task-oriented leadership, and now I will discuss about the qualities of relationship-oriented leadership. Relationship-oriented leaders are focused on supporting, motivating, and developing the people on their teams and the relationship within. This style of leadership encourage good teamwork and collaboration, though fostering positive relationship and good communication. It's already sabottable to us that in a word relationship-oriented leaders are focused on supporting, right? Motivating and developing the people on their teams and the relationship within. So, sa relationship-oriented leadership, sa usa ka organization, there was a supporting, motivating, collaborating, cooperating, because it's talk about relationship-oriented leadership. So if you are not capable to handle that relationship-oriented leadership, you don't have feel kanang dili ka maka negotiate or maka interact sa imong team members, because kay sa ani nga relationship oriented leadership, it takes kuan kanang interact, because nay supporting, nay motivating, na ay collaborating. So, di ba? So, we need to feel sympathy, empathy, like that. And also, prioritize the welfare of everyone in the group and will place time and effort in meeting the involved needs and everyone involved. So, mag-prioritize sa siya sa welfare, sa mga gikinahanglan sa everyone in that organization, and will place time and effort in meeting the individual. So napoy effort nga motagbo ta sa mga gikinahanglan, sa mga usa ng mga what are the concerns of everyone or in the organization. So we will discuss also the benefits of relationship-oriented leadership. The benefits of relationship-oriented leadership is that team members are in a setting where the leader cares about their well-being. So, sabol-tabol kayo no nga. The benefits of relationship-oriented is that team members are in a setting where the leader cares about their well-being. So, ikaw nga, usa ka leader, then ang imong kuan is relationship-oriented leadership is kuan jud, kanang naadjug kay pag-care or makasabot ka sa ilang mga nasinati bitaw na experience or something na experience anang organization sa usi concern nila nakay something empathy or sympathy ana nga sitwasyon na. Then relationship-oriented leaders understand that building positive productivity requires a positive environment where individuals feel driven. So, kung positive ang imong ipakita nila, then positive sad ang resulta sa inyong kanang environment. So, smooth sad ang agi sa inyong organization or ang imong pagdumala, di ba? The term people-oriented, ang term kuno sa people-oriented is used synonymously whilst in a business setting. This approach may also be referred to as employee. So, sa term kuno nga people-oriented, we called it employee value-oriented. Get? And however, common finding is that relationship-oriented leadership will generate greater cohesion within groups as well as greater team learning. It is also supported that relationship-oriented leadership has stronger individual impact and positive effect on self-efficacy. So, ang common jud nga makita nato sa relationship oriented leadership, well, naa jud siya dakong impact sa atong tagsa-tagsa nga kinabuhi, labi na nga it mostly that kanang we are in work. Because if our leader have a relationship oriented leader have a relationship oriented leadership, kanang usa na, it is also maka feel jud tag nga kanang kuan bitaw na ay unity ang atong organization. Because if our leader are not capable or something that he or she can't handle sa ato ang organization, we members maapektuhan jud pod sa ilang pagdumala. So nakasabot raman siguro mo, and I hope nga the way I discuss namin nasabtan. And the next discussion is we will tackle Buyunas will tackle the bureaucratic leadership, and the last is the paternalism that Sharon will tackle about that. And that is my report, and I hope all of you guys are nakasabot mo. And even though it's just a video, or this is just a video recording, but I hope all of you guys understand my report. And that's all, Ma'am Paloga, and I hope thank you, Ma'am.
Everyone, we are here to discuss about what is free-rien leadership. Free-rien leadership is also known as lazarized fair leadership. Free-rien leadership is a type of management style where supervisors give team members freedom to complete tasks, make decisions, or solve problems without interfering unless the employees request it. Managers provide a hands-off approach by focusing a majority of their time on their big picture tasks and letting team members complete their own responsibilities independently. Supervisors still encourage team members to approach them with questions about work duties or requests for additional resources if needed. So free-rien leadership is a leadership style where leaders provide minimal guidance or direction to their team members. In this leadership approach, individuals are given freedom and autonomy to make decisions, establish goals, and complete tasks without constant supervision. Leaders trust their team members' abilities and skills to work independently and take ownership of their work. They believe that this autonomy will motivate employees, encourage innovation, and result in increased productivity. So let's move on to the characteristics of free-rein leadership. First one is the hands-off management style. Leaders using this style will typically let employees complete assigned tasks without consistently checking on their progress. Hands-off management style is a leadership style where managers give their team members a high level of autonomy and freedom to make decisions and manage their own work. In this style, managers provide minimal guidance or directions and allow employees to take responsibility for their tasks and projects. The next one is freedom in decision making. Managers trust their employees to make their own decisions on certain projects or responsibilities. This style of leadership empowers employees to make their own decisions without excessive interference or micromanagement from their superiors. The third one is tools and resources offered from leaders. If employees have difficulties completing certain tasks, leaders encourage team members to approach any questions. Characteristic of free-rein leadership is the key principle to provide employees with the necessary support and resources to make effective decisions and achieve desired outcomes. The fourth one is team members solve problems independently. Managers typically encourage employees to solve their own workday challenges as they arise to build their problem-solving and critical thinking abilities. It will allow the employees to take ownership of their work and develop their problem-solving skills while fostering innovation and growth. Fifth one is leaders provide constructive feedback. Once an employee submits a project, their supervisors will provide constructive feedback and suggestions to improve their performance. This approach will help to foster a positive and productive work environment where individuals can thrive and contribute their full potential. Active feedback helps to empower our team members, offering them our guidance and support, recognizing their achievements, communicating openly, and promoting continuous learning and development. Next one is leaders hold themselves responsible for team members' decisions and projects. Since supervisors promote a hands-off approach, they know that any decision made or projects completed by employees are their responsibility. If an employee makes a mistake, the supervisor will take accountability of it with their own manager. Leaders take responsibility for the outcomes and results of the team. They establish clear goals and objectives, communicate them to the team, and provide support and resources as needed. Despite the hands-off approach, they still ensure that team members have the necessary tools and information to complete their tasks successfully. The last one is employees are qualified and experienced. Most employees working under their manager's free-rein leadership style are highly qualified and experienced in their roles, which is why they typically don't require close supervision. Entry-level employees who need training and guidance in their role usually thrive under a more hands-on leadership style. However, it's important to note that having a qualified and experienced employees is advantageous. It doesn't mean that a leader can completely withdraw from their responsibilities. Free-rein leadership still requires leaders to set clear goals, provide resources, monitor progress, and offer support when needed. The role of the leader is to create an environment that fosters autonomy and empowers employees while ensuring alignment with organizational objectives.
Good day everyone, I am James David Viunas and I am here to report the bureaucratic leadership. So, what is a bureaucratic leadership? It's a leadership style that follows a hierarchy where formal duties are fixed. Leaders using this approach function per of official roles set by superiors within the company. Employees under this leadership follow specific authority regulations developed by their managers. A bureaucratic leader uses a system of roles management and decisions making. All tasks are assigned to groups with their clear lines of authority, responsibility, and accountability. These leaders are generally very task focused, hardworking, and detail oriented. Second, in what situation where bureaucratic leadership can be effective? Bureaucratic leadership can be effective in specific case using this managed approach can increase the chances of success in these circumstances. Um, Matawag din na to nga effective na ang kuan if mahimo na nato ang atong task or atong trabahon sa atong responsibilities or nga buluhaton sa atong trabahoan. And next is here are the situations are where bureaucratic leadership can be effective. First, employees perform routine tasks regularly. So sa usa na to natay task routine kada adlaw regularly. Second, employees require specified procedures or standards. Third, employees use delicate or dangerous equipment. So kita mga coworkers or mga trabahante bawal ta mo kuha ng mga dangerous, dapat safety first ta permente. Employees perform tasks comprising handling substantial cash. Siyempre, kita mga trabahante ta, di kita makuha ng mga substantial cash kay may matag accounting or ana ta mga bangko ka trabaho nga dili mapod. Employees work on construction sites. Siyempre, asa may gid matrabaho. Siyempre, yung gasay na to, asa ta nga site nga or tawag ka ng i-assign nga dutyhan na nimo. Public officers that help uniform on and non-uniform public institution.
So, good morning. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Ako po pala si Cherin Buendea at andito po ako ngayon upang mag-report ng paternalismo. Ano nga ba ang paternalismo? Ang paternalismo ay pagkilos na naglilimita sa kalayaan o autonomiya ng isang tao o grupo at nilalayon upang itaguyod ang kanilang sariling pamumuhay. Ano ang paternalistic na leadership? Ang paternalistic na pamumuno ay isang estilo ng pamamahala kung saan ang isang pinuno itinuturing ang kanilang mga subordinates na bahagi ng isang malaking pinakamalawak na pamilya. Ang paternalistikong estilo ng pamumuno ay naghahatid ng isang patriarch o matriarch diskarte kapag namamahala sa mga empleyado. Katangian ng paternalistic leadership. Una ay ang pagkamaawa. Ang layunin ng paternalistikong pamumuno ay tiyakin iyon ang mga tauhan ay nakadarama ng paggalang at kaginhawaan. Hindi ka nakakaugnay sa damdamin ng iyong mga empleyado kung wala kang empatiya at pakikiramdam. Solid organizational skill. Ang paternalistic na estilo ng pagpapamahala ay nangangailangan ng mahusay na kakayahan ng organizational pagpapasya. Ang paghatol ng ipinapakaloob sa pinuno sa ilalim ng paternalistikong pamumuno na nangangailangan ng kaalaman sa kasanayan at kakayahan gumawa ng mabilis at maayos na mga desisyon. Hindi mo kayang hulaan ang iyong mga desisyon bilang isang paternalistikong na boss. So, ang komprehensya, ang paternalistic na pamumuno ay hindi nag-aalok ng mga empleyado ng maraming sasabihin sa paggawa ng desisyon. Impluwensya. Dapat impluwensyahan ng mga pinuno ang kanilang mga nasasakupan. Ito naman ay mga kalamangan at kahinaan ng paternalistic leadership. Mga kalamangan. Katapatan dahil nararamdaman ng mga empleyado na kinikilala at ang kanilang mga pangangailangan ay kinuha ng mga mabubuting pag-uugali at trabaho ay palaging pinakatampulan. Nabawasan ang pagliban at pagtigil. Ginagawa ang mga desisyon ng nasa isip at pinakamahusay na interes ng empleyado. Yun lamang po at marami pong salamat.
Never turning back to the way things were.